Welcome learners to the PM E-Vidya channel of NIOS. I, Anshul Goswami, AO ICT, working in Vocational Education Department. Today we will discuss Office Productivity Tools. In this we will discuss some features of MS Word. What is MS Word? How can we work in MS Word? And what are the basic usages of MS Word? So, we will be covering that how can we create a document in MS Word, how can we understand the spell check, how can we insert hyperlink, how formatting text can be done in MS Word, text box and shapes, how can we add clip art, how can we work in tables and mail merge. So, basically what is MS Word? We have a package of MS Office in computers offered by Microsoft. So this package contains some softwares, some application softwares which we can use for different purposes. MS Word is one of those packages, one of the softwares. So MS Word helps us to create documents. The documents which we can see, the documents can contain text, can contain images, can contain border and some decorative part. As we see the pages in our books, it has some diagrams, it has some shapes, some flow charts, and it is aligned according to the requirement of the page. It is decorated, it has some headers in the top of the page, and it has some footers. In footers we can have page numbers or name of the book, and also we can have different font styles in the text, like headings are placed with different font style, and another text, rest of the text is written in different style. So all these features can be implemented in Microsoft Word. So how we open MS Word? It is very simple. As we open any other application in any computer, we will press start button and then we will write MS Word or Word 2007 or whichever version you have in your system. Then we can open MS Word. How can we create a document? When we open it, a new document is created. Initially it will be named as document 1, and we can start working in it. So we have to select blank document, or we can use any document which we had recently opened, recently worked upon. So we can open any recent document also. So we can see in the snapshot that how will we open. When we open new document, we have these options like blank document, new block spot, and we can use different templates also, like newsletter wizard and equity resume, according to the design which we want to in a document. Like we want a document to be of newspaper style with 2 columns in it and different types of text. So we can already have different type of templates, and we can use those templates, and we can work with using built-in templates, and we can use those built-in styles. So it becomes very easy for us to design document without formatting so much, without putting so much effort in formatting the document. So how can we write the text? Simply we have to type whatever we want to type. We have to type the text and it will get typed. And how can we delete the text? We can delete the text using backspace and delete key. We will see the demo of all these things. So backspace key deletes the character in the document just behind the text, behind the cursor, and delete key deletes the letters or characters which are next to the cursor. What is cursor or insertion point? Cursor is the blinking line which we see in the page, the blank page in the document. We can see a blinking line there, and wherever that blinking line is placed, and whenever we type something, it will be followed, it will follow the track with that blinking line, and that blinking line is called as cursor. How can we select text? Whenever we want to apply some formatting, we have to select the text, that to which text that formatting has to be applied. So it is very simple to select. First we have to left click the mouse, then holding the mouse we have to drag our mouse to the content which we want to select. So whatever content we select, it will get highlighted, and then we can apply different styling, different options to format that text. So next is copy and paste. How can we copy paste to something? We will select the text, select the characters, words which we want to copy. Then we will go to the menu and we will click the copy button, or we will press Ctrl plus C keys, and after that we will place our cursor to the desired location where we want to paste, and then we will click the paste option from the menu bar, or simply we will press Ctrl plus V keys from the keyboard. Whenever we are working in MS Word, so it is a good practice that before starting working on the document, we will first save the document, so that we can just keep saving the document timely. If by any chance our system gets shut down or any power failure happens, whatever we had done in the document will be saved. We won't lose that to the power cut or something else. So it is a best practice to save the document regularly while working in the document. So we will go to the file menu, we will click on save as, then we will choose the desired location where we want to save the document, then we will type the file name, and then we will click the save button. So as we can see in the snapshot, when we click save as button, this dialog box opens. From there we can browse to the desired location in the system, and then we can type the file name, and then we can click the save button. Also, while saving any document, we have to select the extension. Extension is the characters, or the extensions are the characters which depict the type of the file. Like we have different types of softwares, and in every software we work in a file, in a single file. So how can we recognize that file? How can the system recognize that file? So every file is saved with the extension which any system can recognize. Using that extension, system can identify the file of type of the file, and it can open the file with the desired application. It can suggest the applications which can be used to open that file. So for example, we have audio files with .mp3 extension, video files with .mp4 extensions, similar, and images with .jpg, .gif, .png. So all these are different types of formats in which images are stored. According to that formats, different processing of the image happens according to the system algorithms and programming. So similarly, we have different extensions for different files. So for MS Word, we have .doc or .docx, which is the latest extension, and this is docx. This identifies that this file is a Word document. For PowerPoint presentation, we have .pptx. So in MS Word, we save the file as doc document. We choose the extension docx, and it offers several extensions. We can also use to publish this file as a PDF document, that is portable document format. So whenever we open a Word file in different systems, it may get changed because of some different settings on different systems. But when we have a PDF file, it is treated as a PDF document, and it is we don't see any changes in the design of the document. So it is a good practice that we save the file with PDF extension. So we have this option that we can while saving the file, we can choose the PDF extension. We can save the file in PDF extension in MS Word only. MS Word also offers a very good facility of spell check. So whenever we writing the text, we can see some blue line or red line or green line in our document while we are typing. In backend, the system runs an application to check the spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes in our document. So by default, it automatically checks spelling and grammar errors, and different color of lines indicates different things. So blue line indicates a contextual spelling error, and while right click on the word, we can find the corresponding correct spelling matches, and red line indicates a misspelled word and green line indicates a grammatical error. So we can also choose spell and check options by going to the menu options. So we can use the listed suggestions, and we can choose the correct spelling from the suggestions. We can also insert hyperlink in the document. Hyperlink, it creates a link from one document to the another document or another place in the same document. So we have to first select the text or image where we want to create the hyperlink, and then we have to go to the insert tab. There we have the hyperlink option in the links group. So insert hyperlink dialog box appears, and then we have to select the text to display field at the top, that what we want to display, and then we have to type the address we want to link to that address. So that address can be some other website on the internet or some other document or the same some place in that present document only. Then we have to click OK. In this way we will be able to create a hyperlink in our document. So we can see in the snapshot that after when we click insert hyperlink, this dialog box appears. Then we have to click type the text to display what text will be created as hyperlink. Then we have to choose the option that current folder. We have to link something to the current folder only of the file where the file is placed, browsed pages, or some recent files wherever we want to link the file. So in this the address will be the website link, so we can directly create the website link. Next we have print preview. So we can also print the document. So before printing the document, we will see the print preview. We can do some changes in the print preview option. So in print preview format, we can perform many tasks like modifying the margin, changing page orientation, changing page size, zooming in and out to the view various parts of the document, viewing multiple pages, accessing word options to change several word settings. So we can do these changes in print preview option, and that will be applied while printing the document. And it is a very essential thing that before printing the document directly, first we should print preview and see the preview of the printing document. So to print the document, we have to go to the file and select the print option. Then we can choose the printer. We can have different printer options if we have different printers linked to our system, and we can select the range of pages we want to print, number of copies we want to print, and collate box, we can check the collate box if we want to print multiple copies of the multi-page document, and then we can print the document by clicking OK in the dialog box. So this was all about opening a file, creating the file, creating the document, then how can we save the file, and how can we print the file. Now we will go into the deeper part. We will discuss that how can we format the text, how can we style the text in a document, and what are the options available for that. So starting with it, first we will see that what are the font. What is a font? What do we call as a font? So whatever text we are typing in a document, this is called font. So we can apply different styling to the font, and that will be reflected to our text. So we have some options like font size, font style, font color. So we can apply these in the file menu, and bold option and to italic, underlining, all these options we can apply to our font, to the text which we select in our document. So in home menu, in font pane, we have option to select the size of the font. So from there we can select the size. We can select different font styles. Microsoft Word offers several styles, and we can choose different styles. Like, it is a choice that we use. We can follow some format that are particular style for our headings, and particular style for the text, and particular style for the subtitles of the diagrams. So this depends on, we can choose different fonts, and whenever we select the font style box, so we can have a live preview of the font that will appear in the document, and when we left click the font style we want to use, the font style will change in the document. So we can see that as we can have different font styles, and these can be applied to a document. Similar way, we can also apply font color in the document. Adjacent to the style option, we have font color option to change the font color, and there we can change the font color. So we can see that we have different font colors, and also we can choose bold, italic and underlining options in the Word document. So B stands for bold, I stands for italic, and U stands for underlining. We can also change the case. Case means that upper letter, uppercase, or lower case, or sentence case, where the first letter of the first word is capital. Capitalize each word. So according to our requirement, we can choose the case and we can change the case. We can also have option of text alignment. Like in letters, we have the first part where we are we are addressing the recipient and adding the address of the recipient. So we can align that to the left of the document, and after the main body we have the sender's address, sender's details, so that can be aligned to the right. So for these things we have different aligning options: aligning text left, and aligning it in the center of the page, and justifying to occupy the required space uniformly. So these are the options which we can explore for aligning the text. Next is inserting text box. So we can also insert a text box, and during text box we can use a built-in text box, or we can also draw the text box. So text box is used that like we want to draw a flow chart, we want to draw a diagram, we want different text boxes, different blocks of text where we can have a separate block. So we use text box option there, and it will create a box of the desired size, and in that we can write the text. So going to the insert option and choosing text box, we can choose the text box creation option. Text box style, we have different styling options for changing the style of the text box. We can add some shadows, we can change the color, we can add some different styling to it. We can also change the shape of the text box. We can also change the color of the text inside it. So all these options we can do in the text box style. We will just right click the text box, and in the properties, in the format shape option, we can do these styling options. So also in the format menu, we have all these options like changing the color of the text box, shape, filling the shape with different patterns, and outline of the shape, and changing the shape. We can also add shadow effects in it, and 3D effects also. So all these things add some decorative element to the text, and it makes the document very attractive, as we can see in different books and posters. And so these things can make a document more interesting. And shape fill and shape outline, like text box is a rectangular box, and otherwise we can have different shapes like circle shape, cloud shape, star shape. All these are required while we draw different diagrams or draw different flow charts in our document. So all these options can be utilized to achieve that. So to change shape fill, we can just select the shape and go to the format option, and from there we can choose the different color, different style, different shadow, different other options to apply to a shape. We can also change the shape outline. We will select the text box, and then format tab we can click the shape outline. So as we can see that we have to select the shape, and then we can go to the shape outline and shape fill, and here we have different options, different colors. We can also add different picture, gradient and texture and patterns instead of plain colors according to our requirements. We can also change the text box shape. We have to go to the format tab, and then we can change the shape of the text box. So we can use a rectangle, arrow, flowchart, different options, and we can add text inside it. So working with clipart, it also offers some built-in images which we can use and add in our document, and also we can use images online, and online clipart can also be used to add required images in the document. So we will go to the insert button, we will click the clipart, and from illustrations group, and then we will click the task pane, and we will search for the keywords according to the image which we want, and we can also select different options available in the search in field, and then our results will be displayed. So we can see that we will go to the clipart option, we will search for, we will type the required image keyword, then we will search in all collections, everywhere, or in the media accordingly, and selected media file types, that what kind of files, like photographs, movies or sounds, and accordingly we will get the results. So how will we insert? We will place our insertion point, and wherever insertion point or cursor will be, there the image will be inserted. While working, we can explore that how to align the image. You can use the alignment options to align the image in the middle, in the center, in the right, in the left, and similarly we can work with shapes. So this was all about that how can we explore text box, explore different shape styles explore different font styles. So we will see a small demo after the break. So we will be right away from the break, so be there.
करने राहों को आलोकित करने, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने। धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय के लोट से, जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात कोई मन चाहा चुने, हम अपना जीवन स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, कोई मन चाहा चुने।
प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोट से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोट से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने। हम अपना जीवन स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर। शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात
कोई मन चाहा चुने, हम अपना जीवन
ब्रेक के बाद आप सभी का फिर से स्वागत है। अभी तक हमने पढ़ा था कि एमएस वर्ड में हम कैसे फाइल ओपन करते हैं, कैसे सेव करते हैं, कैसे उसमें काम करते हैं। उसका अब हम एक छोटा सा डेमो देखेंगे कि कैसे हम स्टार्टिंग से सारे ऑप्शंस उसमें हम एक्सप्लोर करके एक डॉक्यूमेंट बना सकते हैं। तो सबसे पहले कोई भी एप्लीकेशन जैसे रन करने के लिए हमें स्टार्ट की प्रेस करके उस पर एप्लीकेशन का नाम लिखना होता है। फिर जो भी ऑप्शंस दिखते हैं उसमें वर्ड जैसे हमें ओपन करना है तो हमने वर्ड चूज किया और यहाँ पे हमारे पास जैसे हमने देखा था बहुत सारे टेम्पलेट्स मिलते हैं। सो वी कैन यूज एनी टेम्पलेट्स विच वी वांट टू यूज। In the templates we have pre-built styling, so we can use that. For calendar we can have this template where we have a table already drawn. In this resume we have that kind of formatting done. So here we will take the blank document. So in this we can, so this is the insertion point. The blinking line is called insertion point and we call it cursor. Whatever we type will be displayed after this cursor. We can use backspace key to delete the character before the cursor and delete key. We can move the cursor across the text using arrows key. And we can delete the characters text after the cursor using delete key. So here we will choose, we can also take text from internet from any page. Like we will copy this text, we will select this text using left click and dragging the mouse over the required text. Then we will copy this text. We can right click and we can choose the option of copy, or we can click Ctrl plus C keys. Then we will go to the Word document. We will place the cursor wherever we want to paste the content. So this is the cursor and we will press paste option. We will click the paste option in the file menu and it will paste the copied content. So in this way we can have text in our document. So one by one we will see the options available in the MS document. So this is our text. So in file menu we have different menus: file, home, insert, design. So all these menus have categories of different options we can apply to our document. So in this demo we will see the options available in the home tab. And first we will see file options. So in file we have new, open, save, save as, print, share, export, close, account and options. Using the new option we can create a new document. While we are working in a document and we want to open a new document, we will go to file and then click new. For opening a stored document, saved document, we will click the open button. We will go to the location of the document and we can use the recent option to see the files which we recently created in MS Word, and we can click it and open this file. To save our document we can click the save as option. We will go to the desired location. We will type the name of the document in the file name and then we can click save. Here we discussed before the break that we can have different types of extensions. So these are the extensions or the file type of file our document will be saved. Popularly we use Word document and we use PDF. So, or we can also use web page and other documents also. So most popular is PDF and Word document. So this document has been saved as in iOS file name. So these are the options in clipboard panel. paste, cut, copy, format painter. So if we want to cut a text and paste to another location, so we will first select the text, like we click the text, so whatever text is highlighted, this has been selected. जो भी operation, any operation we will apply, we will click, we will choose, that will be applied to the selected text, the text we have highlighted. So when we click cut, so this text has been removed from this place and it has been stored in the clipboard. From this button we can see that what is there in the clipboard of the system. So if we copy something or if we cut something, it is saved in the clipboard part of the system. So we can, whatever we just cut, it has been placed here. So whatever we cut, now we want to paste it, we will place our insertion point or cursor to the, suppose we want to paste it here. So this is our cursor, we will now click the paste option and it will get pasted. So the content we cut has been placed here. The shortcut key for copying for cutting a text is Ctrl+X, and for pasting Ctrl+V. So we can use these keys also. In paste we have different options also, like paste special, keep source formatting. Keep source formatting means when we copy the text from one place, we will not change the format of the text, style of the text, we will place it as it is in the new document. Another option is merge formatting, that we can merge the formatting with the new document. Like if we want the source format, the original format of the copied text will get changed and it will be merged according to the format of the present document where we have pasted the content. And it is keep text only. Sometimes we copy the content from the some page which have some images and which have some numbers, which have some different something other than text. If we select the keep text only option, we will get the text only from that. So set default paste, we will get the default option, and paste special contains these options only. So these are the options available in paste, cut, copy and paste. Now we will see format painter. So format is, sometimes we want same format, same styling for different areas, so we don't have to. Suppose, let's take an example that for this heading, we will choose it as a heading of a document and we will apply different styling to this document. We will come to format painter later. So suppose we want to change the style of this document, we will select the text, we will go to font section and we will have styling options available here. Let's say we take this option and select it, it is applied here and we can see the application, the runtime application of these styles applying to the document. Whichever we will select will get applied finally to the selected text. From this option we can set the size of our text. If we want text bigger than this, we can type the required value. Suppose we want to have a size which is 25, we can type that in this field and it will apply 25 size to the document. These are the options to increase and decrease the font. So this option will increase the font size by 1. So it has increased the font size by 1. And this option will decrease the font size by 1. This is the option to change the case. That means we want to choose a style of selecting lower case and upper case, capital letters and small letters. So in sentence case we will have only first letter of the first word capital, that would be applied. But this is a font style Algerian. For Algerian font style, everything is by default capital. We will change the case. Now if we apply the sentence case, then we can see that in lowercase we will have everything in lowercase small letters. In capitalizing each word, we will have each word capitalized, and in sentence case we have the first letter as capital. So this is the uppercase to apply capital letters to the entire selection. These are the options to select the bold, italic and underlining. B stands for bold, so it just increase the strength of the intensity, or we can say the darkness of the text. I stands for italic. When we click I, it is shown in italic style. Underline, used to underline the text. It is used to strike through, like if we want to cut something in the document and still we want to show that it has been deleted, so we use this option. This is required in some other type of documents, so this is used for strike through. This option is used for applying a different styling, like choosing a different type of word arts. Then again we can apply outline formatting separately. Just we want to change the outline of this, and then we can add some shadow. We can use all these to decorate our heading, like shadow, to apply shadow to it, reflection to put the reflection if we want to. So this is to style. We can see that this is the reflection. So in this way we can choose glow and number styles. All these options we can choose to decorate our text. This is required to change the color of the text. So we can use this to change the color of the text, whatever we want to apply. Now we want to apply this entire formatting. Suppose we have used some more formatting styles, and we have some other heading, and we want to apply same formats to that. So it is not required that we apply this separately for this and do that again. We will use the format painter option here. Suppose we want this formatting to be applied to this heading also. So what we will use? We will use format painter. We will select this text. We will click format painter. Now it has copied the style of this heading, and wherever we select the text, now this format will be painted to that text. So this format is painted to the selected text. So wherever we want to apply this styling, we can apply it using very easily by using format painter option. So this was about this section. Also we have the option of superscript and subscript. These two options are used in especially in maths and other like chemistry and other chemical reactions. We can choose these options. Like we want to write H2O, so we want this 2 to be written as subscript. We will select this 2 and we will click subscript option, then it is written as subscript. If we want to write x square, we will write x2. We will select the 2 option 2 and we will click the superscript. So this way we can use these kinds of options and it will be applied accordingly. Next we have another option to highlight the text. Sometimes we want to highlight some content in a document, so we can select the document and select the text and we can choose the highlight option. So this will the background of this text has been highlighted. We can choose the highlighting color. We can change the highlighting color using different color. So in this way we can explore these options to change the styling of the text. Now the paragraph section, it offers some features related to the styling of the paragraph. These four are the indentation alignment options. This is used to left align the text, this is used to center align, this is for right align, and this is for the justify. For example, we want to justify this text. Justify means that it will occupy the margin, the space uniformly, like we have some space left after the word because the authority word cannot come here. So what we will do, we will set it in a better way, in a formal way, by using the justify option. We will select this and we will click the justify. So this has been occupied uniformly across the margins. So next is line spacing. Line spacing is used to set the space between the lines in MS Word. For example, in between the lines we can change the parameter, like we can increase the lines in between the lines, we can increase the space in between the lines. This is about this section, and this is used for adding the bullets, adding the bullets to the different lists, adding numbering to the different lists, and multi-level list, we can create multi-level list using this. And this is to decrease and increase the indent, increase the margin from left, and this is from right. And this option is used to sort. If we have some numbers, we have some alphabets, we can sort in increasing or decreasing order, and this is used for page break. So we will explore all these options in the next class. So we studied MS Word, we studied home, two main tabs of MS Word, the clipboard part and the font pane and the paragraph pane. We will continue this lecture and we will explore more panes in the next class. So till then we can you can practice this, and you can write different documents, different texts, and you can apply this these options to apply different font styles and font formatting. Till then, thank you. Happy learning.